Welcome back to yet another installment of our ongoing cocktail series here at Alley 26. Right now we're going to do a Pimms cup variation using our cucumber watermelon syrup. It's going to have cucumber watermelon syrup, as I said, Pimms No. 1, which is the classic kind of bitter gin liqueur from England. That is the Pimms cup, the original of what we're talking about, is the official drink of Wimbledon. It's very British. And then of course some fresh lemon juice. So in a Pimms cup in England would be Pimms No. 1, which is the gin-based version of Pimms, and I believe the only numbered one left. There are some different flavored ones still on the market, but Pimms No. 1 means it's the base spirit in this liqueur is gin. The Pimms cup in Europe will have what they call lemonade, what we would call something like Sprite or 7-Up, so like a lemon lime soda or ginger ale. And then with some slices of cucumber in. That is a traditional Pimms cup. We are not making a traditional Pimms cup. So here is our cucumber watermelon syrup. As with all our syrups, give it a good turn up and down to make sure everything's fully integrated. We're gonna go with 3/4 of an ounce of our cucumber watermelon syrup. And then, to balance that, some refreshing acidity, some fresh lemon juice. There you go. And Pimms. Now, we're gonna call this drink Keep It Together. It's kind of a joke in the fact that this is what you'd call a shim. There's a few names for this style of drink, which are kind of lower alcohol or low ABV cocktails. So Pimms is a liqueur, as I stated, but it's a gin-based bitter liqueur. So when you think of liqueur, you often think, oh, that's sweet. This is not sweet, it's bittered. But it's still 25% alcohol by volume or 50 proof. So that's about half or a little north of half of most spirits. So you can have this maybe in the sun while you're hanging out at Wimbledon at a tennis match, or in this case, at whatever you want to do outside that's really tasty. Let's keep that up. Oh yeah. Okay, so here's our Collins glass. Now Collins glass, just like a highball glass, just a little taller. When we build these drinks, what I like to do is put some good looking ice cubes in there, and some ice cubes in here to shake it up. And we're gonna use Topo Chico. This is from Mexico. It says mineral water carbonated. I've gone on and on about this in previous segments, but just suffice it to say, you wanna make sure that your carbonated water has a lot of bubbles, a lot of hard carbonation, because that's really what adds a lot to the way a tall drink is refreshing. So I like to put the soda on the bottom, as you probably know from previous installments. And then that's a short shake, because remember, I'm just kind of bringing it down to temperature. I don't really need the dilution, because I'm going to pour this right on top of these ice and cold soda water, but I don't want to bring down the temperature of this. I put the CO2, or I put the carbonated water on the bottom there, the soda water on the bottom, because generally speaking, everything else I just shook and put in there is heavier, and you can see it's already like finding its way down. So just like a Pimms cup, I can garnish this with cucumber if I want, or I can garnish this with lemon. I'm going to choose cucumber. And in this case, we're gonna get a little ridiculous. So I just ran this on the kind of Japanese mandolin. We're gonna shove this through here. Now, this particular cucumber is a little ridiculous, but that's fun. You can use a smaller one if you like. But at any rate, keep it together.